Hello, in this video we will share with you one of the most tragic love stories from mythological history. Sometimes a momentary doubt in love can deprive you of it for a lifetime. Orpheus was a talent so profound that even the gods admired him. The notes flowing from his lyre transcended words, halting rivers and making trees dance. As a poet, a musician, an artist, his melodies, born from the depths of his soul, reflected the essence of life. But above all, there was one thing that completed him: Eurydice. Eurydice was graceful, like a forest nymph, a dream embodied. Her hair blended with the golden shadows of the forest, her smile as pure as the morning dew shimmering in spring. Their love was more than a feeling. It was the union of two souls meeting in the depths of the cosmos, a magical harmony. Every note Orpheus played for her echoed the beating of his own heart. Eurydice wandered through a valley adorned with flowers, her steps in harmony with the melodies of the wind. She was like the soul of nature itself. Wherever she walked, life seemed to bloom in her wake. That day, the valley's silence was broken by a distant sound, a melody carried on the breeze. But this was no ordinary tune. It was a song that touched the soul and stirred the heart. Orpheus, seated in a forest clearing, played his lyre, weaving his very essence into every note. His music carried through the air, reaching Eurydice and drawing her toward its source. When she found him, her eyes fell upon his graceful form and the intense emotion radiating from his playing. In that moment, both of their lives changed forever. As Orpheus plucked the strings of his lyre, his gaze lifted and met Eurydice's. Her presence was like a sudden burst of light. Her purity and natural beauty took his breath away. His heart beat with a rhythm he had never known. Eurydice, too, was captivated by the light in his eyes and the love woven into his music. Words were almost unnecessary. A connection far deeper had already formed between them, built on the melody and harmony of nature itself. That day, Orpheus played his lyre for Eurydice, and the symphony of the natural world joined them. This was the birth of their love, a union crafted by music, a glance, and the hand of fate. Yet fate stretched out its envious hand toward the lovers' happiness. One day, as Eurydice wandered through lush meadows, she encountered a shepherd. That shepherd was Aristaios. Struck by Eurydice's beauty, Aristaios became infatuated and desired to possess her. Consumed by his feelings, he began chasing her. Faithful to her love, Eurydice fled from this trouble, but was bitten by a snake coiled around her foot as she ran. The venom quickly coursed through her body, taking her life. In that moment, Orpheus felt a part of his soul torn away. For the first time, his lyre fell silent in the hands of an artist who had lost his words. Yet Orpheus could not accept losing his love. He resolved to descend to the realm of the dead. He would either reunite with Eurydice or vanish alongside her for eternity. The path to the underworld was a journey born of courage amid the depths of death and the darkness of despair. The ferryman of the Styx River, Charon, encountered a music unlike any he had heard in his lifetime. The notes from Orpheus's lyre carried a magic even death could not touch. Unable to resist, Charon ferried Orpheus across. Cerberus, the three-headed dog guarding the gates of the underworld, was a fearsome sentinel, but Orpheus's melodies calmed even him. Thus he progressed, enrapturing the gods of death, Hades and Persephone, as he approached their thrones. Hades was dark and merciless, but the song Orpheus played touched even his hardened soul. Persephone was already moved by the sorrowful notes of the melody. Opening his heart, Orpheus pleaded with them, "Give Eurydice back to me. Losing her is a torment beyond losing my own life. My music is my soul, and she is the essence of that soul. Love is something that transcends even the gods. Please accept this song of mine as a prayer." Hades, after a moment of silence, made his decision. Eurydice could return with Orpheus, but there was a condition. Orpheus must not look back until they had completely exited the underworld. If he did, Eurydice would be lost forever. Feeling Eurydice behind him, Orpheus moved through the dark paths. Yet with every step, he began to doubt whether she was truly there. The silence became his greatest enemy. What if she isn't there? What if it's only an illusion? As he neared the exit to the underworld, standing at the threshold of light, he could resist no longer and turned back. That brief moment felt as long as a death. Eurydice was there. Her eyes met Orpheus's with sorrow before she faded away, saying, "Farewell, my love." Her figure vanished into the mists, forever bound to the underworld. Orpheus paid the tragic price of a momentary doubt in his effort to reclaim his beloved. That glance sealed the beginning of a life filled with loss and regret. Orpheus never played his lyre the same way again for the rest of his life. His melodies were now filled only with loss, pain, and longing. Yet this tragic tale has echoed through the ages, remembered as a universal symbol of love, faith, and human fragility. Love can be a force that even death cannot conquer, but sometimes our greatest enemy is our own fear and doubt. Orpheus's story continues to remind us of this. As we bid farewell to this video, let us listen together to Orpheus's poem. "I left my love in shadows deep, in light I cannot breathe nor weep. Not just a serpent's fatal sting, but a blade that pierced my heart within. For you I bargained with divine, yet failed to calm this mind of mine. My hands are empty, your echo fades, your shadow's gone, I'm bound to shade." Thank you very much for watching my video. I would be very happy if you can like and comment. See you in new stories. Stay with love.